Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about the Chrisleys because we haven't given an update in actually quite a long time. It doesn't seem like things are getting better. I can give you that for an update. Actually, none of the news that we're about to bring to you is good or positive. All has everything to do with the Chrisleys, and it just kind of sounds like nothing's really changing when it comes to how things are going. But we are going to give you the latest updates. So before we do, you guys know how this works. Do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, you guys. So we're going to start with the Chrisleys on this one because, well, Todd and Julie are not having the best time in prison. Todd and Julie Chrisley experiencing nightmare prison stays with rattlesnakes and no air conditioning. What? Okay, so page 6 came out with this. Todd and Julie Chrisley are apparently struggling with heat and poisonous snakes at their respective prisons, according to kids Savannah and Chase Chrisley. Now, Chase visited his dad at the federal prison Camp Pensacola in Florida. This is where he described the facility as a nightmare, while Savannah added that Julie's stay at the Federal Medical Center in Lexington is also insane. However, I don't think that Todd is dealing with rattlesnakes. Now, this is what they're saying. Now, they both have no air conditioning. They're both in states where it gets 100 plus degrees and there's no air conditioning. That's what Chase said on Tuesday's episode of Savannah's Unlocked podcast. From there, they added, Savannah went on to claim that Julie even had rattlesnakes just casually slithering on the floor in front of her and right there where her bed is. I want to say I've never been to prison, thankfully. I've seen a lot of I've seen 60 Days In. I've seen so many of these prison shows. And of course, you see edited versions, right? It's like a reality show. You always see the edited version. But even sometimes, those shows that you can go on like Hulu and you see in its world's toughest prisons. I don't see rattlesnakes just going on like through the jail cell and whatnot. Maybe no air conditioning. Yeah, that one sounds like that would be pretty shitty. But that one makes sense. But rattlesnakes just going through your cell? Julie, I don't know if I'm buying this one. This one doesn't, maybe. However, Chase chimed in and corrected Savannah that they were not rattlesnakes, but they were some kind of poisonous snake. I don't care if you killed somebody. If you're in a government facility, you should have air conditioning. That's just like ridiculous, Chase argued. I would love to argue with Chase on this one. Hi, Chase. If you killed somebody, I don't personally care if you get air conditioning in your jail cell. But Todd and Julie did not kill anyone. So yes, by all means, we would love to advocate for them to have air conditioning. But in the statement, no. Somebody who kills somebody, I don't care if you get air conditioning. But I'm also not Chase Chrisley. So hold on. It keeps going. Savannah agreed with her brother, adding that the air conditioning is the least of their issues when the prisons also have allegedly, this is, again, how do you know this? Black mold, asbestos, and lead-based paint. It's not fear factor, is what Chase said, but Savannah chimed in and reminded her brother that it is prison and not the Four Seasons. Chase said that regardless of the facility, it still pisses him off, but he has faith it's all going to come to light one day. There are some things that are going to come to light that are disgusting. Savannah emphasized, we'll see. It will leave people speechless about the things that go on in these facilities, and I'm ready for that day to come, but it'll happen in its own timing. It's just crazy to sit down and watch mom and dad go through that, but luckily, they have the fight in them. Now, despite the inhumane conditions, the kids said that Todd and Julie are doing fine and as good as they can while, I guess, living out their prison stay. Our parents, they're very, very strong individuals, and they were not built to break. And this, for damn sure, is not going to break them. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I feel like this would break me. This one's rough. No AC, poisonous snakes. Neither prison immediately responded to Page Six request for comment because, of course, you know that they are going to request. And as previously reported, Todd was sentenced to 12 years in prison while Julie is scheduled to serve her 7 for fraud and tax evasion. Now, they still maintain their innocence, and Savannah shared that they have new lawyers joining their team and they are continuing to plan their appeal. But in the meantime, it just seems like things are still not going well because here's Chase and his fiance, Emmy Metters. Well, ex-fiance. Chase Chrisley and his fiance, Emmy Metters, are ending their engagement. Now, he shared the news on his Instagram story on Tuesday after fans noticed that the pair had scrubbed one another from their respective social media pages. Everybody has been asking a lot of questions regarding Emmy and myself. We both agreed to part ways and move on with our lives separately. Thank you for respecting our privacy. Meanwhile, Metters has yet to publicly address their split, and it appears that Chrisley's siblings have already unfollowed. Oh, they were like, goodbye. Yeah, here's their statement. Well, at least his. Everybody has been asking a lot of questions regarding Emmy and myself, and we both agreed to part ways and move on with our lives separately. Thank you for respecting our privacy. Now, they said this news comes just 9 months after Chrisley popped the question with a 3.5-carat oval diamond ring. And at the time, the reality star shared photos from the over-the-top proposal, which featured over 175,000 rose petals on his Instagram. I'm the luckiest man in the world. Being able to call you mine forever is a blessing straight from God. You are the sunshine when it's dark, and you are the rain when it's dry. I love you more than life itself and can't wait to live forever with you. To you, my love, thank you for taking me forever. Yeah, well, that didn't last long. However, fans later found out that the pair had actually split right before their engagement. Metters, who started dating Chase Chrisley in 2020, explained in an episode of the Unlocked with Savannah and Chrisley podcast that the twosome broke up sometime in 2021. We've had some ups and downs. It was on and off, and then we were doing really well. And then we did have one like major breakup where we didn't talk for like, I want to say it was 2 months, but it was probably more like 2 weeks. And then after that, we got back together and we have been pretty like great, honestly. Now, while it's unclear when exactly Chrisley and Metters split for the first time, they confirmed their reconciliation in about April of 2022 with the since deleted photo that was also on Instagram. Then in February of this year, the pair appeared all loved up while on a romantic vacation in Florida. In fact, Chrisley also expressed that he wanted to have kids with, so he literally, I mean, especially in the podcast and everything, I'm having a feeling that this was her idea. The split was her idea, especially the way that he was talking about her. I want to have as many children as she wants to have. I want a big family. I mean, I come from a big family, so I don't ever want an empty house. Family is everything. I'd have a baby right now, but she wants to get married. Do it the traditional way, which I respect that, and it's up to her. It's her body. Guys, I am telling you, this sounds like his ass got dumped. She did the dumping. But I want to hear what you guys think, so go ahead and comment below. Let us know. And more importantly, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. Do all the YouTube things. I think I've asked enough. All right. Bye, guys.